Hi everyone, it's Rob the Jersey Spyder, and today's short video is at the request of someone asking to see the equipment that I use when I film. So that is what I'm going to do today, and we're going to get to it right now. I'll show you. Let's go. Okay, so the primary camera that I use when I ride, most people use GoPros. I use the Insta360 Ace Pro. This is the first version of it. They do have an Ace Pro 2 that just came out. And I think the big difference is something to do with the microphone on the Ace 2 Pro, or rather Ace Pro 2. And this particular lens, you can't replace the lens on it if it breaks. So they say you'd have to send it out to be repaired, but I've watched videos where I think you can actually force it off and get a new one. But all your filters and stuff, you have to put over top of that lens, the square lens, the red, there's filters. And right there, those are the filters I have, which my last video I had mentioned I should probably get some filters. I just got these not too long ago and I haven't utilized them yet, so that's coming. So what I like better about this camera after watching different reviews and so forth over the GoPros, there's one feature that's really cool. I'll show it to you. Put it on here. So the GoPros, I believe, they have a little viewing screen in the front so you can see what you're looking at as you're filming. So these have it on the back. And the beauty with these is that it flips up in the back and you get a full, nice big screen that you look at as you're filming, and you can really see what you're doing because it's a much bigger screen than what the GoPros have. That was a big thing for me as to why I got this camera. I am very happy with it. As of now, I have no intent of getting the newer version of it. I'm very happy with this one. So the wireless lapel microphone that I'm using right now, I do use with my iPhone occasionally, and I do use with the Insta360 occasionally, but it's not my primary microphone. The one I use on rides and so forth is a wired microphone, and I will show you that one in a minute. So my primary microphone is a wired microphone. Now, this is also new that I've gotten recently, and I have not used it yet. I've heard good reviews about it. I had a $12 microphone that I got on Amazon, and I don't know, it was okay, but I've heard wonderful things about these. So the next video I do where I ride, I'm going to use this purple Panda and give that a shot. When I'm out riding and recording, I have my Ace Pro mounted to they call it a chin mount of my HJC helmet, and it gives kind of what I think is a perfect angle as you're riding. Now, the problem I found on the one video is when it's real sunny and the sun's in your eyes, I tend to want to look down, which gives you too much of a view of the dashboard of the motorcycle, so you have to be conscious to keep your head upright. Maybe inside of the helmet I have to wear darker sunglasses or something, or I'll have to get one of the visors somehow. I don't know if that's going to work or not with this helmet. It's a modular helmet, so I don't know if they have them for these or not. But I have the purple Panda wrapped underneath the helmet into the chin. And again, Chin Mounts is the brand of the mount that I use, and they're a good company because they manufacture the mount for the specs of the helmet and for the dimensions and the angles of the helmet. They mount perfectly. And I'm very, very impressed with it. And they use the typical 3M tape, super strong, no issues. I don't feel any issues at all with losing the camera. So that's a big thing. So I just use blue tape, painter's tape, or the green frog tape, if I'm out of that. And I'll flip the helmet over here. And I just tape the microphone in there, if you can see it. It does have an alligator clip that I tried to clip onto the soft part here, but it doesn't seem like it stays that great. I just find the blue painter tape works just fine. That's what I do with that. The other thing I forgot to mention is I use the Insta360 selfie stick, telescopic. It's not real high, it's maybe 2 foot, and I use that when I do not have my Insta360 mounted to the helmet. I will use that and walk around. The other things I carry with me, besides the filters, is I carry, it's a pack of 3 batteries with the charger. You just drop them in, it charges all 3 batteries at the same time. You see one is missing because it's currently in the camera right now. They charge all at the same time. It was on Amazon. It's rated really well, so I carry that with me. The majority of this video I have been recording with my iPhone, and I've been using this DJI brand. I don't know if you can see it or not, probably not, but DJI brand gimbal, and it does face tracking. It'll follow you around. As you can see, it's moving. I don't really use it, or so far I haven't used it for that so much. I use it more for walking around and that sort of thing. But it's a pretty neat device. Takes a little bit of a learning curve to get used to it, but it's a pretty neat device. Obviously, right now I'm using my Ace Pro to record this. The other thing I have is a basic tripod. So I use that. For example, I use the tripod on the video where I wash the motorcycle, so I use that for that, just set that up in the background. It's kind of necessary to have one of those. The selfie sticks, the telescopic selfie sticks and so forth with the tripod's nice, but they're not high enough, and it's wonderful having one of those. So this camera, it is called a Nikon D60. I've had this camera, I think, since 2008, and I used to use it a lot, and I have not used it a lot as of late. However, it works phenomenal. It's 12 megapixels, much like the iPhone, but if I want to do still shots to add to videos, and something's in the distance, it does have a telescopic lens, which is wonderful. So in the future, my intent is to use this more if I go to visit different landmarks and so forth, and I want to zoom into something. I'm going to start using that. And even though it's old, like myself, it still works. So lastly, guys, the video editing software that I used is called CapCut. I'm very impressed with it. It has all kinds of wonderful features to it, and I highly recommend this one. You do have to pay for it each year, I think. Actually, I just got billed for it. It was $99 for the year, but I think it's worth it. So I do recommend CapCut. So that's it, guys. That's my little video for today. I just want to show you the cameras and equipment that I use when I do my vlogging. Maybe if you guys are going to do it in the future, maybe you would consider some of the equipment I use over other equipment. I don't know. But like I said, I'm really happy with the Insta360. I've never used a GoPro, but I'm very happy with the Insta360. A big fan of that. So until next time, guys, and the next video will be a riding video. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and ride safe, my friends. Take care. We'll see you all soon.